Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. In this lesson we're continuing on with the GUI in the player GUI script. Here's where we'd left off in the last lesson. We was drawing all the background textures, and now we'll move on and actually draw the texture for the health. So first things first, I'll actually put draw health as a comment at the top there. So this is for when we come back to the script, we can see straight away what each block does. And we'll say GUI dot, we want the begin group again. We'll open brackets, we'll say new and of type rect. Open brackets, we'll say 5, 5, underscore, and we want the texture size dot x, underscore texture size dot y. We can close brackets twice, we'll close the line off and we'll put it straight into the comments. So we'll just say begin group. So let's go through this line. We're drawing the background texture. We're starting here. Draw background for health. Now we can move it in by 5 because we are overdrawing the textures by 5 here. But when we actually come to draw the textures, we're just going to draw them at their standard size. So by moving it in slightly and drawing the texture smaller than we have here, it should mean that we'll be able to see the outline of the background texture behind where we're drawing the health. So let's get the GUI dot, and we want the end group in place. We'll open and close brackets, we'll close the line off, and again straight into the comments. So we'll just say end group and we'll come inside there. So the first thing we need to do is GUI, and we want to draw texture. We'll open, we'll say new rect, open brackets, 0, 0, Now this does not, these two zeros represent screen position in a group. It represents the group position. So the 0, 0 represents the far corner of the group and not the far corner of the screen as normal. And then we'll just say the again, and in fact we'll just copy this part, texture size X by texture size Y, and we'll paste that in, and we'll close brackets, and then we'll say comma, underscore, and we want the stat bar min texture. We'll close brackets, we'll close the line off, and again straight into the comments. And we'll just say draw min stat texture, and I'll just put 4 health there. So we need to draw the minimum texture first, so we're drawing the background here first. We're going to draw the min texture next, and in the line below GUI and draw texture again, open brackets of type new rect, and we'll open brackets again, and again 0, 0, and we want the length, so we'll say underscore, and we want texture size dot x times how much health we've got left. So we've already defined that here as the health bar length. Current health divided by the return of max player health. So underscore health bar length, comma, and then we want the underscore texture size dot y, close brackets, comma, and we'll just say health bar max texture. And again, we'll close brackets, we'll close the line off and into the comments. So we'll just say draw health bar length. So let's go through this line. We draw it 0, 0, as I explained for this line. The texture size on the Y, the vertical, will remain the same, but the texture size for the width is going to be the health bar length. So this will obviously vary because of this line here, because of the amount of current health we'll have left, and of course the texture we're drawing, which is the max texture. And we'll come inside there and we'll say GUI dot label, and of type new rect again, open brackets, just as before, 0, 0, underscore, and in fact I'll just copy from this line here, texture size X, texture size Y, close brackets, comma, little speech marks, and we'll say health, close brackets, and we'll close the line off. And into the comments we'll say print health. And in fact I'll put the little speech marks in the comments. So we'll just save that off there. So we begin, we've drawn the background texture, we begin group, we move it in slightly because we overdrew here, we draw at normal size, and then we draw at 0, 0 within the group, not screen, the texture size X, Y for the min, and the same for the max, only the width will depend on the current health, which is our health bar length, and then we write health across the bar to make sure that people playing your game know what it is, because we've got a long list across the top of GUI, so they need to see what each one does. And if we hit Q, there you can see the full texture being drawn. You should be able to see a background slightly round it, and of course health written on it. And I think we'll leave it here for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time, and until then, bye for now.